Ever notice how we spend our lives wrestling with problems that never seem to have a solution? We chase answers, thinking if we try hard enough, we'll finally crack the code. What if the real issue is that we're asking the wrong questions in the first place? What if the riddles that keep us up at night about why things happen, why we suffer, why we succeed or fail aren't meant to be solved, but simply seen for what they are? Stories we tell ourselves to make sense of a far more mysterious, interconnected, and fluid than we imagine. I'm Mark Roach. Welcome to Transcendent, my platform to help you be authentic and find your uniqueness in essence. Beware, my perspective may be uncomfortable. It was formed, twisted through journeys around the world, crossing a wide spectrum of experiences, highs and lows, as most would define them. This channel is all about inspiring common people to find their power and place their uniqueness in their lives. My life has been a research lab. I've studied mystics and healers, been mentored in business and athletics by the rich and famous. I hope to ease the way for my fellow man. I hope to ease the way for others who also deal with complex PTSD, have a calling to pursue their uniqueness, or have a friend or loved one in such a place. Let's talk about cause and effect. We're taught from a young age that everything happens for a reason and that life is a chain of causes and effects, each event leading to the next, like dominoes falling in a row. It's comforting in a way. It gives us the illusion of control, the sense that if we just act the right way, we'll get the results that we want. But what if this whole idea is just a mental pattern, a grid we lay over reality to make it feel predictable, when in truth it's anything but? In Indian philosophy, especially in traditions like Buddhism and Hinduism, there's this idea of karma. Most people think of karma as a cosmic scorecard, a law of retribution to do good, get good, do good, get good, do bad, get bad. If you're suffering now, it's because of something you did in the past. If you're thriving, it's because you earned it. But if you dig deeper, you find that the original meaning of karma is just action. It's not about payback. It's not some cosmic judge keeping tabs. It's the simple fact that things happen. And we interpret those happenings through the lens of our culture and upbringing. Here's the twist. When you look at karma or causality, or any of these big ideas we use to explain lives, our lives, you realize they're not facts about the world, they're interpretations. They're like maps that we draw to navigate the territory of existence, but they're not the territory itself. The ancient Indians believed their cosmology was really reality itself, just like people once believed the earth was flat or that planets moved in crystal spheres. It was a common sense until it wasn't. Science did something similar for the West. It didn't disprove the old ways so much as make them unnecessary. We stopped believing in a universe ruled by gods on golden thrones, not because someone found evidence against it, but because it just didn't fit anymore. The world got bigger, stranger, and the old explanations fell away. In the same way, practices like yoga or meditation aren't about escaping karma or breaking free from cosmic punishments. They're about seeing through the stories we've inherited, realizing they're just that, stories. Let's get practical. Think about hunger. We say an animal eats because it's hungry, or it dies because there's no food. But if you break it down, hunger isn't just some force pushing the animal to eat. It's just a way to describe the animal's readiness to eat. When there's no food and the animal dies, That's not one thing causing another. It's just the end of a process. The transformation of food into the pattern of the animal stopping. We call it because, but really we're just describing what's happening in more detail. Same with gravity. We say a rock falls because we let go of it. But if you let go of something and it floats up, we don't say that gravity failed. We say it wasn't a rock. It was a balloon. The must in a rock must fall isn't a law of nature, it's a definition. Rocks are things that fall when unsupported. If it doesn't, it's not a rock. It's all about how we define things, not some hidden force making them happen. This is where it gets wild. We're not uncovering deep causes, we're just describing events more carefully, using the grids our minds are trained to see. We superimpose these grids like time, space, and logic on reality and then mistake the grid for the ground. We think that patterns are out there when really they're in here, in our minds, in our language, in our culture. So what does this mean for you? It means the problems you're struggling with might not be problems at all. They might just be artifacts of the way that you're looking at the world. The need to find causes, explain why things happen, can keep you trapped in a loop of overthinking and anxiety. But if you can step back and see the grid for what it is, a tool, not the truth, you can start to live with more freedom, more presence, more authenticity. You don't have to buy into every story you've been told about who you are, why you're here, or what you're supposed to do. You can question the need for causes and explanations and just let things be as they are. That's not giving up, that's waking up. I'm Mark Roach, wishing you all the best.